Dense fog advisory we had this morning was allowed to expire at 9 a.m. However, we are still dealing with limited visibility in Lancaster down to about 3/4 of a mile. Same with Lewistown, 0 visibility there in Selinsgrove and 1/4 mile in portions of southwestern Franklin County. But overall, many areas seeing blue skies like Gettysburg. We're looking great. A lot of the clouds have cleared out, and I do expect the clouds and the fog to continue to clear out, leaving us with a gorgeous day to enjoy. Lots of sunshine and temperatures well above average and very warm in the low to mid 80s. We continue to watch the tropics and a couple of storms in the western Atlantic, and cool, crisp, refreshing air does return as we get into the middle and latter part of the work week. Temperatures right now 59 in Lewistown, 62 in Carlisle, 64 in Gettysburg and Lancaster, Harrisburg also at 64. Your News 8 Storm Team forecast calls for mostly sunny skies the rest of the day. It's going to be very warm and a little on the sticky side as well, with those temperatures in the low to mid 80s. Tonight, mostly clear, not as mild. Temperatures a couple degrees cooler than recent nights, upper 50s to low 60s. And even though we're mostly clear, I do expect high clouds to drift in by morning, and they will continue to build through the day, skies becoming mostly cloudy. It will be more comfortable as dew points come down a bit, still on the warm side with highs right around 80 degrees. In your weather and health check, pollen levels are low, mold levels are moderate, air quality is moderate for particulates, and the UV index is moderate with a burn time of 35 minutes. So we had those showers that moved through last night. That system is sitting off the coast, and it actually stalls off the coast, doesn't really move a whole lot. We got a weak boundary coming in from the northwest. That'll come in tonight, and all it does is just bring in some drier air. There's no precipitation with it, but you'll notice it's a little bit more comfortable as we head into the next couple of days. Predictors showing that shower activity, that front sitting off to our east. Here comes our front. Lots of sunshine this afternoon. The front sort of diminishes over the area, and then we see these high clouds drifting up from the south from the couple of the tropical systems that we're tracking right now. And you see mostly cloudy conditions through Monday and even into Tuesday, still seeing that cloud cover. There's another boundary. This is more significant, doesn't have precipitation with it, but it is going to usher in, as high pressure builds in behind it, some cool Canadian air that will be in place as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The two systems we continue to watch, this is going to become Imelda, and then of course we've got Umberto, which is a massive Category 4 storm right now. So let's talk about Tropical Depression 9, which is forecast to become Tropical Storm Imelda sometime later today. It is going to strengthen through the Bahamas, continue to bring in the rain and the winds. It'll head towards the southeast coast, but then it takes a hard turn to the right. At least that's the forecast as of right now. You see it is a Category 1 hurricane. It's expected by Wednesday to continue to make its way eastward towards Bermuda. So Bermuda's definitely keeping an eye on this system along with Umberto. Hurricane Umberto is a Category 4 storm with maximum sustained winds at 155 miles per hour. It is expected to move around Bermuda, but they're still going to feel the impacts. We're still going to feel the waves, the high surf all along the coastline with both of these systems turning up the ocean waters there. But this is also expected to move around Bermuda and weaken as it heads into the open northern Atlantic. 10-day forecast shows a lot of clouds around Monday and Tuesday, still well above average temperatures, 80 on Monday, upper 70s on Tuesday. And then we see sunshine increasing, low 70s on Wednesday, and then we're into the upper 60s with overnight lows in the 40s as we end the week and bring in the first few days of October. Next weekend looks dry to start. A couple of showers will be possible on Sunday with highs in the mid 70s.